In today's gospel reading, we see how Jesus intervened to calm a storm at sea, thus preventing a shipwreck and possibly a tragedy. However, we cannot forget that in similar conditions or similar circumstances of a stormy sea, other ships were shipwrecked. The Apostle Paul, for instance, suffered no fewer than 3 shipwrecks, as stated in his second letter to the Corinthians. Where was God then? Yan ang katanungan ng karamihan. Where was God then? Such accidents and mishaps immediately raise the difficult problem of how divine providence functions in our world. A theologian proposes an answer to this thorny question. He writes, and I quote, "The essence of providence consists in this change of thinking, not so much in imagining that God interferes in a miraculous way in our lives, removing dangers or preventing and annihilating the attacks of an unfriendly world. Providence," he writes, "providence is a transformation in grace of the whole human world of experience." It means that in every situation of our lives, in every confusion, there is always a way out. Everything can become a grace. Every situation of life, every suffering is already taken up into the all-embracing mercy of God. Perhaps everything will still remain the same. Andyan pa rin yung pagbabanta araw-araw sa buhay natin, mga banta ng makamundong bagay. The child whom we prayed for still dies. We must continue to bear our anxieties and try to cope in an unfriendly world. But in all this and through all this, God is still standing by us. His love, however incomprehensible it may seem to us, expresses itself in all that. Now, if we understand this, then we are living in the providence of God. And we can say to ourselves, it hurts terribly, yes, but it does not really matter. And so, the last word is whether Christ miraculously calms our storms or whether He chooses to let us ride our storms. One thing is sure: He is always Emmanuel, God with us, and that is enough to banish fear.